it's Andrea here to talk about how my day one went. Now, honestly, it was pretty terrible. Like, all I did was eat fruit. And, like, in the morning, I already showed you what I had, but for lunch, I had, like, peaches and apples, and I brought blueberries. And I was like, okay, this is gonna be good. And at the cafeteria, I bought, like, those fresh strawberries and all these other really cool, like, I'm like, okay, fruit, this is awesome. Melons. I wasn't allowed to have bananas, so I didn't bring that. But I had that, and I was super hungry. Like, in the morning, I was like, oh my goodness, I can't wait until lunch opens. Come on, let's go. And then after lunch, like, maybe an hour later, I was like, dude, I'm so hungry. What is there to eat? I had grapes to snack on, but that wasn't enough. And then I was like super hungry. So, needless to say, I was starved when it came to dinner. And I had already been beginning to think, like, you know what? This is just for a research paper. It doesn't matter. Who cares? But I stuck with it because I was like, I want my brain to be telling me this. Like, I want to be able to think clearly if I make this kind of decision to uncommit myself, then, like, I'm just hungry. I'm glad I did stick with it. It was really hard. I stayed out late, like, super late, like, almost midnight, just so I wouldn't have to come home because there's food at home. But, I didn't eat at night, which was so difficult. Some of the weird things that happened was, like, I was burping, like, a ton that day. Why? I mean, all I did was eat fruit. There was no, like, nasty stuff in that. There's no toxins. I know people are like, oh, well, your toxins come out. But I did a lot of research, and Dr. Rosenfield, in my paper, he's like, well, actually, that's a myth that your body needs help getting rid of waste. I was thinking, like, who did we take that information from anyways, that we need help getting rid of waste? God made our bodies so perfect that they're able to communicate, like, understanding the temperature changes so it won't hurt, like, the outside temperature changes so it won't hurt your body inside. Like, he has so many different ways to protect his body. He's gonna put some mechanism in there to help us get rid of waste. Anyways, that's my little spiel. So today for breakfast, today's just all vegetables, but I'm not allowed to have corn or peas or starchy vegetables such as corn, peas, and beans. But I am allowed to get a baked potato today, so I don't really know how that works out. Oh, and I was allowed to have butter. But someone had asked me if I could post, like, a list of all of the diet, like what day I can have what. And I'll just send you a link because that's easy. It's from the JustinandAshleyRefresh.com, and it has Eat Your Heart Out diet, aka it's called the Satan diet. I don't know why. Maybe because it's so difficult. But yeah, like, today I'm just allowed to have vegetables, so I'll probably just be having quite a bit of salads, which is helpful, I guess. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment. I'm not exactly sure what else we should talk about. Breakfast today. So instead of having, like, the eggs or, like, cereal or, like, some sort of breakfast burrito, which is, like, really delicious and healthy, I'm having broccoli. Not just any broccoli. Frozen broccoli. I mean, I heat it up. But seriously, I was looking through everything in the refrigerator, and we never really have a lot of good things usually, because, like, it just takes a long time to prepare. And I see my mom made all these entrees, like stuffed bell peppers, and we're vegetarians, so like Asian vegetarian chicken stir fry and like all these really cool things, and I'm like, oh man, the one time that you make something, I can't have it. But I'm allowed to put, like, I'm using Mrs. Dash seasoning blend. Mrs. Dash original blend. Salt free. Looks like it has 14 savory herbs and spices. Black pepper, parsley, basil, orange peel, and tomato adds flavor, excitement to any dish. So that's what I'm going to be using, and just in case, I don't really know how this is going to taste, but I have salt and ground pepper. And also, I ate an avocado this morning. I'm allowed to do that, but like only have one, so there's that one avocado. And Crystal Light. Crystal Light and water are my new best friends. No, we're not allowed to drink anything else except Crystal Light and water. What? No coffee? I know. I'm gonna have to start putting this in a mug just to like trick my brain to say, oh yeah, it's really coffee. No, it's not. We lie. Yeah. So, that's about it. Let's just see how this breakfast goes. Think it's cereal. Best cereal I've ever had. Anyways, if you have any questions, please comment below. And anything to add, any stories. Oh, interesting. I got an interesting thing from a guy. And I actually like to hear, do guys diet? There was one guy who said that he dieted, and he was giving me a lot of encouragement. It was really cool. Yeah, if you wanna contact me, just leave a comment. And are there guys out there who diet, and why? Why do you do it? Anyways, see ya.